Shalom, shalom. I do want to start off this lesson by saying all praises to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, RAWCHAA QADASH for giving me the opportunity to do this lesson. I do want to give double honor to the elders and Apostle GREATMILLSTONE for teaching the truth by using precepts upon precepts and line upon line. This lesson I do want to get into today is about Trump lied. All right, Trump lied. And the reason why I titled this lesson of Trump lied was because people are believing that Trump is trying to make a peace treaty with Ukraine. All right, he's trying to make a peace treaty to stop the war with Ukraine and Russia, and to basically end the war once and for all. All right, but this is far from the truth. All right, and the reason why I'm saying this is because the peace treaty, the deal that he made with Ukraine, is not to end the war, but to set up America to join the war, to set up NATO to join the war, to cause NATO to go to World War III. And how is Trump doing that? First and foremost, Trump was trying to make a deal with Ukraine with the mineral sources to be part of Ukraine mineral mining industry. So basically, Trump wants to take the minerals that Ukraine have and sell it and make profit out of it. All right, so America can lower taxes and stuff like that, and that sounds great. But you must understand that we don't need to go to Ukraine to do these deals. We could go to Canada. We could go to Mexico. We could go to any other place around the world to do this deal. But Trump chose to go to Ukraine. And the reason why is because if Trump put troops down in Ukraine and put U.S. citizens, because we're there for not military purposes but for the mineral purposes, he's trying to set up Russia to shoot their missiles at America so America could have an excuse to go to war. That's all it is. It's not a tactic of, oh, he's trying to make peace. No, he's actively trying to go to war with Russia. And that's going with prophecy, because prophecy does talk about how World War III will start. All right. And we're in the days where basically World War III will start. And it's not going to be declared by America. America is trying to look like a good guy. America is trying to look like the defensive person, when really in actuality is actually the one that's being the aggressor, is the one that's being aggressive toward Putin. And this is another show of Trump lying, of Trump showing you that he's being the aggressor. Yes, everybody saw the video of Trump, basically embarrassing Zelensky in a video. They was basically arguing, saying, you're not doing this, you're not doing that, with that, But that's all just fake. That's all acting. Y'all gotta understand that president Zelensky, he used to be an actor. That man used to be an actor. I believe he used to be a comedian, if I'm not mistaken. If that information is wrong, then forgive me on that. But you guys gotta understand either way. Let's say that information is wrong. Let's say he's not a comedian. Let's say he's not an actor. Political people are good actors. They give you sweet words, but they're doing something else. They're saying these smooth things, but their action speaks otherwise. That's all they're doing. They just put on a show for you guys, so you guys could talk about it, be like, "Oh, that's embarrassing." Whoop whoop. That's all a show. The only thing Trump needs is to show Russia that he's by their side. That's all Trump is trying to do. He's trying to show off that he's by your side. He's not trying to do anything, and then sneak attack them. And Putin knows that. Why do you think Putin has not lowered down his guard yet? Why do you think Putin didn't pull back his military power yet? And he's trying to push Ukraine even further away. Why do you think he's doing that? Because he knows what Trump is doing, and we're entering World War III. Trump is lying. First piece I want to grab is Revelation 11:14. The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. We're about to enter World War III. We're about to enter it very soon. They're going to declare war. And it's going to happen. I don't know it's going to happen over summer. I'm not going to say it's going to happen over summer. We don't know. But they're setting up for World War III. They're setting it up. UK already said they're ready to send troops in Ukraine. Germany's already prepared for war. Poland's already prepared for war. So the only thing they had to do, why do you think Why? Just think about it. Why do you think Trump is right here telling Ukraine and NATO nations to upgrade up to pick up their step with the NATO nations with the military power? Because he's planning to go to war. He's planning to bring NATO nations with him to go to war with him with Russia. He wants all of them to pick up their paces because he wants them all to be prepared for war. That's why he didn't put no sanctions. He's not putting no sanctions on Canada. He's not going to do that. That's going to raise up prices. And if he really wanted to lower down prices and use mineral, he could have gone to Canada. He didn't. He chose Ukraine. So you can see how all this is leading up to World War III. You can see how all prophecies about to come to pass, and how YAHAWASHI prophecies not slack. All right, because some jakes out there, they really believe that these things that we're seeing is not going to come true. Well, it's coming true right now for your face. All right, let's grab another precept real quick. Romans 3 verse 3. For what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of Yahweh Shemashah without effect? Verse 4 says, God forbid. Meaning that every word that he says is going to be true. Doesn't matter if you don't believe, it is still going to be true. And what is the evidence of it? What's happening right now? Everything is coming truth of what the scripture has said. Let God be true, but every man a liar, as it is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy saying, and mightest overcome when thou art judged. All right, because the Most High is true to the true, through. He can never lie. He can't lie. It's just impossible for him to lie. All right, and we're seeing prophecy happening in front of our face of Yahweh Shemashah showing his works of what World War III, and Trump's gonna cause it. Or people correlate Trump to Nero. Or what did Nero do to Babylon? And I said Babylon, but that's spirit because Rome is is basically Babylon.
Something that would force the
Slovakia. Well,
U.S. to respond.
That's beautiful. It is gonna force U.S., but everything is spiritual. But basically, Rome is basically Babylon all over again. It's just America is just Babylon 2.0, which is the continuum of Rome. That's all it is. But what did Nero did in his past life with Rome? He caused Rome to burn. Is not Trump causing America to be burned right now? Yes, nothing new under the sun. So look, man, Trump is lying. At the end of the day, Trump is lying. He's not trying to stop the war. He's trying to continue it. He's trying to act the victim. He's trying to put America in a state where America looks like the victim, when America is not. America is the aggressor. America is the one that is controlled with NATO. America is the one who told NATO nations to continue adding nations, and that was basically getting closer and closer to Russia border. NATO is the aggressor. He's lying, but some of you people won't believe it. And don't worry, you're gonna see when World War III starts, you're gonna start believing. Everything that we have been speaking about the prophecies is gonna come to light, and everything that these demons was doing is gonna come to show in those days. All right, because everything that we have said will come true according to prophecy of how Russia's gonna destroy America. Yahweh Shemashah gonna deliver the Israelites, so-called Negroes, who the Native Americans, to 144,000 elect, and the kingdom is gonna come forth. And you will know that we had spoken the truth, that we had told you the truth. This is coming very soon. This is coming very soon. Let's grab another scripture. Let's get a book of Psalms, chapter 55, verse 22. And I didn't, not 22, verse 21. And I didn't, thought of these. I was actually planning to go to the book of Joel, chapter 3, but, spirit takes over. It does what it wants to do. Psalm 55, verse 21. The word of his mouth was smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. Let's repeat it again. Psalm 55, verse 21. The word of his mouth was smoother than butter. All right, and that's happening right now. Trump words are smooth. He's trying to end the war. He's trying to make America great again by getting economy up again. It's smooth words, good things, but war was in his heart. Because in actuality, he He's not doing this just to make America. No, because he still got an agenda to do. They still got an agenda to do. They gotta go to war with Russia. It's all wars are banker wars. They gotta destroy that world so their bank economy could thrive. Henceforth, the new world order that they're about to bring out, where everybody got to get chipped, the MOTB. But war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. Yet were they drawn swords. Even though they was speaking smooth words saying that we're gonna end this war, this end war is actually a drawn sword to Russia. It was like a jab. It was like a quick jab that they did. Just like how America is in Taiwan. The only reason why America's in Taiwan is because, first and foremost, Taiwan does make chip. But the reason why they're in Taiwan is so they can have a weapon or a gun against China. It's a weapon towards China border. That's why China is pissed off that America is in that area. What do you think they're trying to do with Ukraine? Ukraine's just going to be another Taiwan against Russia. It's just going to be war. You know, World War III is just going to happen. Henceforth, the title of me just saying, Trump have lied. Trump lied. And what's going to happen? Russia going to go to war with America. They're not going to. That's why let's go to Isaiah 13 real quick. That's why Isaiah 13, verse 17 says what? Behold, I'll stir up the Medes against them. How the heaven falls going to stir up the Medes against America? By making Russia, or the Medes are known as Russia, having no choice to go to war with America. That's happening right now. Russia is having no choice to go to war with America. All right? We're shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it. Why they're not going to care about the currency, money, or the bribes that America's going to give them? Because they know that all of it is going to be fake. They know it's just a cloud just to destroy them another way. They're not going to care about bribes anymore because they're not going to trust America anymore. They already don't trust America. All right, Putin. The only person that Putin trusts is Trump, because you know he had a kind of a peace deal with Trump before. But now, what's gonna happen? What's happening right now? He's not gonna trust Trump. He's not gonna trust no political party. Verse 18, their bows. So that means what's gonna happen? They're gonna go to war, and Trump and Putin's gonna ultimately send his nukes to America. Henceforth, verse 18, their bows, the ICBM missiles, shall dash young men to pieces, and there shall have no pity on the fruits of the womb. Their eyes shall not spare children. The ICBM missile is not going to spare anybody in America. It's going to be launched from one continent to another continent, and it's going to do what it was made to do. What was ICBM missiles was made to do? To make a land desolate. That's what's going to happen to America. It's going to destroy everything in its path. It's not going to spare no kids, no mother, no child, no nothing. It's going to kill all the wicked people in America. And that is prophecy. Now, you know, the scenarios I said, like, you know, this is going to happen next. You know, it's just what I heard. That's why I heard in the news. What information I got from news outlets. And what Trump is doing right now by his action. You know? But ultimately, what's going to happen is what? We're going to go to war. World War III is going to happen. And America is going to be destroyed. That is prophecy. All right? And we're entering those days, man. We're entering those days, man. All right, call all YAHAWASHI. Look at it. It says 144. We're entering those days, man. All right, but that's what I want to get into today, Louis, edified by this lesson. I want to give all praises to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH, for giving the opportunity to do this lesson. I do want to give double honors to the elders and Apostle GREATMILLSTONE for teaching the truth by using precept upon precepts and line upon line. Shalom.